Hello sa inyo tanan, ako gali si Karen Lori Mendoza, ginbunag kag nagdako sa matahom nga banwasang Concepcion, Iloilo. Apat ako katuig sa naghalin ang akon nga nanay sa Pilipinas para maging OFW sa Hong Kong. Masakit man batyagon ang iya nga paghalin, pero balaan ko nga nagsakripisyo siya para sa akon buwas damlag. Sugod sadto, nagdako na ako sa akon katiyaan, lolo kag lola. Madamo ako sang natun-an nga survival skills sa isla, kapareho sa pagpanginhas, pagpangisda, kag pag-ubra sang trap para sa halo nga amon kaunon sa panyapon. Sang 2017, nagka-depresyon ako, kag amo ini ang rason kung nga amo ini ang akon advokasya. Gusto ko ipaintindi sa tanan kung ano ang mental health. Kag handom ko gid nga maging parte sang curriculum naton sa Pilipinas, ang mental health literacy. I truly believe that there is no health without mental health.
Hi, I am Micah M. Rosal, your Binibining 31, representing Agoncillo, Batangas. Growing up, I felt like an adopted child in my mom's workplace, which made me aware of numerous realities. Being raised by a teacher made me understand that education is truly a powerful weapon. Teachers and teaching became close to my heart that this battle of mine as a Binibining Pilipinas candidate is dedicated to all teachers who offer quality education. With this ideal, I am doing charity works benefiting the educational sector. I know that next to being properly educated is empowerment. This holds true not just for the youth, but for everyone. My love for education is self-same of my love for pageantry. That if destiny unite them, my love for responsibility will follow, making me more worthy of a crown. Help me as I create a banner of hope and a nostrum for poverty through education. And all together, let us enjoy a better Philippines every day. Once again, I am Micah Armasal, a Barakong Batangueña, a proud Filipina.
I'm Samantha Pendilio, and I'm representing the Land of Heroes, Cavite. I'm an advocate for building sustainable communities in rural parts of the Philippines. My passion sparked from working with Habitat for Humanity, rebuilding homes for the marginalized. My advocacy is relevant, given that our population is ever growing and our infrastructure is vastly expanding. We don't realize that a lot of the systems we live in now are not built for longevity, and instead we take for granted nature. I have met so many inspiring individuals from Cavite who serve their communities through zero waste, organic, and natural farming to help feed, develop, and educate their barangays while maintaining a prosperous life. Through meeting these incredible individuals, I have learned that it is possible if we have the right mindset. My advocacy is not about the act of building per se. It's more so about sharing sustainable ideas to preserve natural resources for future generations. My people have beautiful stories, and they are my modern-day heroes, and I want to shine a light on their profound impact on building a sustainable future.
Hi everyone, this is Hannah Constantino Arnold, 25 years old, your Binibining 17, proudly representing Masbate. Hope based on genuine change is what our communities need most right now, and that hope stems from educated and empowered future generations. As Binibinis, our job is not to foresee the future, but to enable it. And that is why we must invest in quality and accessible education. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19 protocols, school closures reversed years of progress with education. Many do not have access to gadgets, and internet signal is scarce. That is why I would like to invite everyone to join me in donating school supplies, reading books, writing books to neighbors, family, and even strangers. Because history has truly shown us the power of a book. With a book, a child can learn to read today, and with a pencil, they will write their own future tomorrow. And to all the students watching, I would like to remind you that although your talent may seem small compared to the dream that God put in your heart, that talent with the right blessing will take you further than you could ever imagine.
Diyos marhay na aldaw sa Indugabos, ako si Jasmine Di Makulangan, hali sa probinsya din Albay. Growing up, I experienced severe bullying. It really took a toll on my self-esteem, my sense of self-worth, and my world felt so small. As a survivor of bullying, I am aware of how detrimental it can be for young people who are well on their way to realizing their self-worth. Just like what I experienced with mine. And now, as a Binibini, I advocate for safe spaces, both in the physical and virtual world, where people are respected and embraced regardless of their age, religion, gender, and background. With everyone's help, we can foster a community where everyone is not afraid to step out of their comfort zones, and individual growth is supported and advanced. I am your Binibini Albay, Jasmine Di Makulangan, and I am an advocate against any forms of bullying.
Hi, my name is Karina Carino, Binibining 21, from the province of La Union. I've been the tourism ambassador of my province for 4 years now, and it has led me to grow and experience a lot of amazing opportunities. As you guys know, my advocacy is both on tourism and the economic empowerment of single mothers. Pageantry has made me, or at least helped me build, my campaign, which is based on 4 things: agritourism, art, appetite, and adventure. As an economist, I know that tourism generates jobs, creates income, and promotes the beauty of my province. It has also helped me witness firsthand the progress that it brought, and in my own way, help people fall in love with La Union.
Hello, maayong adlaw sa inyong tanan. Justine Palazarza here, Binibini 14 from Padada, Davao del Sur. A grand part of who I am is my fulfilling upbringing as a Filipino woman abroad. I was able to live the best of both worlds, strengthen my identity as a Filipina, learn and love different cultures, but most importantly, see the realities of our overseas Filipino workers and migrant workers through the lens of my parents. When I was about 6 years old, my parents decided to migrate abroad in hopes of giving my siblings and I better education and more opportunities for the future. And because of that, I am who I am with values such as persistence, determination, and hard work. I dedicate my whole journey in Binibining, Pilipinas in hopefully shedding light to the stories of our overseas Filipino workers and continuing to work with NGOs such as Center for Migrant Advocacy to create more livelihood programs and hopefully seeing a day where migration becomes a choice and not a necessity. I also want to encourage kids like me who are growing up as OFW kids to keep dreaming in the face of adversity because anything is possible.
I am Alexander Kate Garcia, your Binibini number 29 from the city of volunteerism, Olongapo. I'm a triathlete and a young entrepreneur. I have been in love with sports and started swimming at a young age. I was able to enter the varsity team when I was in college. Sports teaches us to grow and develop self-discipline. Growing up and being the eldest among my siblings, I learned to value life, money, and time. I ventured to organizing sporting events such as the Fun Runs way back 2018. Since I am promoting healthy lifestyle then, I was introduced by a friend to a group of dialysis patients, and from there I was inspired to support them. It has been years already since I am supporting your cause, and to me, it is high time already that their voice be heard on a national level. Kaya mas lalo akong determined to win. Ang laban nila ay laban ko. Also, during this pandemic, I realized the importance of food security and sustainable living. And in partnership with the Department of Agriculture, I am helping to promote our country's agricultural development. I am Faith. I am Binibining.
Ako si Patricia Garcia, kinatawan ng lungsod ng Maynila. Ako ay kawani sa gobyerno na may puso at hangaring paglingkuran ang bawat Pilipino. Marami sa mga kabataan natin ngayon ang naliligaw ng landas, ngunit hindi ibig sabihin nito ay wala na silang pagkakataon magkaroon ng magandang buhay at karapatang pangtao. Nais kong pagtuunan ng pansin ang mga kabataang nawawalan ng paggayak at paniniwala sa sarili. Ako ay patuloy na susuporta sa pagsulong ng mga programang tumutulong sa mga kabataang nasa bahay pag-asa. Lalaban para sa karangalan ng ating bansa. Nangangakong gagawin ang lahat upang matupad ang pangarap. Ipapakita sa mundo ang kakayahan ng isang Pilipino, ipadadama sa mundo ang tunay na puso ng isang Binibini.
I am Maria Francesca Taruk, your Binibini 24 from Angeles City, Pampanga, and this is my advocacy. Before joining Binibining Pilipinas, I was depressed. I remember waking up every morning with no energy. I was always sad, anxious, to the point that I wanted to sleep again and again. I just wanted to sleep all day so that I could escape the reality. And then I decided to join Binibining Pilipinas to rebuild myself again, to win myself back. As the competition goes, I saw the bigger picture. Binibining Pilipinas reminded me of my purpose. Why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? What impact can I make? During the pandemic, I created the Mental Illness Campaign, wherein it promotes people who are experiencing any mental illness to seek help. Because of the stigma that people who are experiencing conditions like this are considered crazy, but they are not. And now they get shy and scared to ask for help. That is why this is very close to my heart, because I've experienced it. I saw my loved ones experience it, and it is really hard and dark. But if we will promote healness, we should break the stigma and have knowledge on how to help people who are experiencing anxiety and depression. We will have a safe place wherein mental health will be part of our priority.
Hi guys, I am Hani Cartosano, your Binibini 25, representing the province of Rizal. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted education system, not only in the Philippines, but worldwide. This made the schools leave no choice but to close their doors and adopt to alternative ways of digitalized and modular setup of classes. This is a challenge to students, parents, and teachers because of the demands of distance learning. They need to provide gadgets and have an access to internet. And we all know that not every family could afford to do so. according to the Department of Education, almost 4 million students were unable to enroll for this school year. And sadly, that number will continue to rise. I was once an out-of-school youth who needed to work different jobs to finish college. But through that experience, I have learned the value of education. I hope to inspire the children and youth of this generation to continue pursue your dreams. I know it's not going to be easy, but I also know it can be done. I still firmly believe that education is transformative and is a powerful tool to make a better future.
Hi, my name is Magic Cruz, your Binibining 7 from Valenzuela City. Gender equality is treating every human being with respect, compassion, and dignity, regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, and expressing one's safe space. I would like to live in a society where there is no room for double standard, stigma, discrimination, and gender-based violence. Living up to my core as your Binibini, I like to use this platform to educate, to influence, and raise awareness to other people in cultivating, fostering, and promoting gender diversity and inclusivity, in building a just, peaceful, and an inclusive society with equal rights and opportunities for everyone.
Hello, my name is Maureen Monteng, your Binibining number 10, representing Padre Garcia, Batangas, the cattle trading capital of the Philippines. We as a nation are facing an epidemic against a disease, HIV and AIDS. It's a disease that isn't picky. It affects men and women, the young and the old. Our infection rates have increased by 200% since 2010. But this disease is not a death sentence. It is something that we can overcome. Prevention is key. We can defeat this disease through education and mass testing. Together we can overcome. Together we can break the stigma. I am Cinderella Feo Binyeta from Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis Oriental. When I am asked why am I in the Binibini, I always reflect on the essence of being a woman. As Sushmita once said, the origin of a child is a mother, a woman. That's why we should celebrate this divine role. But also, we should be aware of the many struggles of women here and around the world, like cervical cancer. Cervical cancer remains one of the biggest threats to women's health today. While COVID-19 claims 3 to 4 lives per minute, 1 woman dies of cervical cancer every 2 minutes. The world may see it just as a terminal sickness, but to me, it's having lost 3 of the people I hold so close to my heart. This is the soul of my advocacy, to gather as many women I could to test and treat, and most importantly, to prevent cervical cancer, so we can fully live the essence of being a woman.
Mupay nga adlaw ha iyong atanan. Ako hi Gabriel Basiano, tika nga syudad, Han Borongan. I can say that I am a woman who have experienced the extreme challenges of life. I lost my brother and my mother in 2019, and that was a big blow for me. Especially that this is the dream of my mom for me, to join Binibini. But despite unfortunate circumstances, my heart remains strong, full of faith and compassion. And that is the reason why my advocacy is about mental health care. It's a support group I called You Are Not Alone, that aims to reach out to people who are struggling with mental health issues and to build a community that focuses on lending help and supporting each other. A home where they can express themselves freely without getting the fear of judgment. Having experienced depression from losing my loved ones, I would like to focus on grief support. Death is a cruel and heartless enemy. All of us deal with death at some time or another. Maybe you are struggling to move forward after the death of a parent, a son, a daughter, a spouse, or even a friend. Few people understand the pain, the loneliness, and the frustration you feel. But it is important for them to know that they are not alone. And our community cares for them. Because I believe that no person should ever face the troubles of life alone.
Hi, I am Loisan Badando, Binibining number 2 from Marikina City. One of my advocacy mainly focuses on raising awareness on proper animal care and encouraging people to adopt more stray animals, because as a pet owner myself and a volunteer, I've seen a lot of abandoned animals that really need and deserve a home, love, and affection. Aside from that, I am also a registered pharmacist, and I want to be able to impart the knowledge I've learned about medicines to the best that I can that would be beneficial to the general public. I also try to destigmatize talking about depression and other mental health illnesses that occur to us every day, because I believe that once we start taking this seriously, we would be able to help as many people as we can. And being a Binibini, this gives me the opportunity to voice out the causes that need to be heard. And for me, it does not really need to be grand and just focuses on a single advocacy, just as long as it's simple, doable, and relevant. And I think that we should support and rally as many causes as we want to, and if it's worth doing, then they're all worth doing well. That's all. Thank you.
Hey Binibini fans! Finally, the long wait is over. Join us as we showcase 34 lovely and inspiring Binibinis in an evening of grace, glamour, and beauty. See them shine in the Binibining Pilipinas 2021 Grand Coronation Night, to be hosted by yours truly and Nicole Cordoves on July 11th, 9:45 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Watch us on A to Z or the official Binibining Pilipinas YouTube page. Witness as history unfolds once again in the most prestigious beauty pageant in the country. Don't miss it, guys, and I'll see you there.